Hi everyone, welcome back to Project Happy Home. For those of you who are new here, I'm Tanya, a doctor, lawyer turned homeschool mom of 3 kids ages 9, 6, and 4. If you're interested in videos about eclectic homeschooling with a good dash of classical and Charlotte Mason thrown in, as well as parenting an ADHD child and living a more essentialist lifestyle in general, you have come to the right place, so be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. As most of you know, I am now an Evan Moore affiliate, and I am thrilled about that because we have used Evan Moore since the very beginning of our homeschool journey about 3.5 years ago. Today I'll be discussing the Skill Sharpeners Spell and Write for grade K that Evan Moore does, and the Skill Sharpeners books are really interesting workbooks because they are in full color. And for your kids who don't like the black and white workbooks, they are a really good option. So just with a quick flip through, you can see every single page is in full color. It is very bright. Each page is short and sweet and to the point. The Spell and Write series is available from grades pre-K all the way through grade 6. So if you have kids in that age bracket, it might be of interest to you. Each one is priced at about $10 or $9.99, but if you get them as part of Evan Moore's new homeschool bundles or their homeschool spelling bundle, then you will save around 25% off the cover price, and that is definitely worth checking into, especially if you're interested in buying a whole host of Evan Moore workbooks. This particular Spell and Write volume has 12 different stories in it, and the stories are used to illustrate different types of spelling concepts. When you open the book, you have a table of contents, so you can see that each unit is a different story, basically fat cat, pup here, pin it, etc. And when you start off, you have a very basic, like title, picture, a couple of sentences that hopefully your kindergartner will be able to read, and then you can check off the spelling words that you might find in the story. So it's a very gentle start. The Spell and Write workbooks are not organized by day. You won't see things like week 1, day 1 or anything up there, so you can do it at your own pace, whatever works for you. You have a page of spelling practice here where they give you the spelling words and an opportunity for the student to trace them and then to write them on the next page, to write missing letters in the words, and to write a sentence, and then to practice with some rhyming words, matching the words to both their letter matches as well as their picture matches, adding an S to a word to make it plural, again writing the missing word to complete the sentence, coloring another picture, unscrambling a sentence. So you can see there's a whole host of different activities they do to practice their spelling. And then finally you have an assessment page or a test page where they ask you which one is spelled correctly, and then you can do a little spelling test here. And it's up to you, I suppose, whether you want to fold the page back or cover it or just do the spelling test on another page or not test at all. The next story here you see is Pup, and it goes on in the same variety. Some of the activities might change a little bit, but in general you have the same progression with an opportunity to trace the word, and then you find missing letters, you do some rhyming, you rearrange sentences. So by the time the student has done this a couple times, it's pretty much something that they'll be used to, that format. I'm sorry about that flickering light, you guys, if you see it, because the light that I use for these table shots I think is about to die. I think that one of the strengths of Evan Moore is that each of the pages, each of the activities builds upon the last, but it does not take forever. At the very end of the book, you have a couple of different forms. You have a Test Your Skills record form here, where for each unit or each story, you can write down what your score was for your Test Your Skills pages, as well as your spelling test. So as you see here, that assessment page has the Test Your Skills section and then the spelling test. So if you are a grade keeper, they make it fairly easy for you. At this age, I don't really keep any grades for my children, so that's a page that I probably would not use. Here you have pull-out spelling lists if they want to practice, or if you just want to store them for review at the end of the year, that would be great. And then at the end you have a complete answer key, though at this level you probably don't need that at all. Again, you guys, this is the Skill Sharpeners Spell and Write for grade K. I will link Evan Moore's website down in the description box down below. Don't forget that it is part of their homeschool bundle as well as their homeschool spelling bundle, and if you get it that way, you get a 25% discount off the cover price. Thank you so much to Evan Moore for sending me this for my honest review. And as always, you guys, I appreciate your time. If there's anything in particular from Evan Moore that you would like to see me review, please let me know and I will try to make that happen. As always, I wish you the very best day.